What's up, everyone? How you guys doing? Thanks for coming out to the crazy live stream. For some reason, it looks like the music has paused. Let me get the music on. We'll get that going. Okay, let me find the streaming software. One second. Everything's all discombobulated over here. We got discombobulation going on. There's too many things on my computer screen is the problem. Alright, we got games. We gotta adjust the camera. And that should be good to go. Alright. Nice to see you guys. I see we got Dave Black. We got McVan. CSR2 Monster. What's up, Mitsukitsu? El Sarando. What's going on? Zork. Hello. What's up, Bo? What's up, Brandon? I appreciate all you guys coming out. So we're going to go try and win the crazy little BMW. That's today's goal, is win the BMW. Can we do it? I definitely hope so. It's really awesome to see everybody. Thank you. All right. Let me get all these apps on my screen situated to the right positions, and then we'll get to this thing. Live streaming has a lot of stuff to it, honestly. There's like a lot going on with a live stream. I got 2 screens, and each thing has like 24 different apps open. I might be exaggerating a little bit. It's not actually 24, but there's quite a bit, so... I do need to adjust something on the cam really fast, so 1 second. That should be a little better. Alright, here we go. We're going to go to the showdown. Alright, how do you help your team win the BMW? Unfortunately, you would just have to have a car that's capable of doing well in the showdown, so... It's not a team effort. This is an effort by person. So basically, once you hit around 1,400 trophies, you can get the BMW out of the showdown. So each person in your team needs to have a really fast car that's capable of getting to the top of the showdown. And that's really about all there is to it. But really, I mean, if you look at the cars, I did make a video the other day about the cars that you need, which ones are the fastest and stuff like that. But you have to have a good tier 5 car. You have to have a nice, fast tier 5 car. So, I mean, the best you can really do is just tell your teammates, like, hey, go ahead and race the showdown if you got a car, right? But that's pretty much how that works there. That's too loud. Hold on. I got some background noise going on there, so... Alright, so we gotta drive this machine gun shifting car, which is terrible. This is probably the fastest one I got. What's up, Melon? Nice to see ya. Brandon says, no start hackos will ruin your day at 1,200 trophies. Is that a thing again where they makes... Oh, boy. Please don't tell me they got that thing going on again where they make so they don't launch or whatever. I haven't seen that in quite a while, so I hope that's not back. That would definitely get on my nerves if that's actually a thing. That'll grind on my gears. That'll be worse than the pop-ups. What's up, Zork? Singlish King, how's it going today? Yeah, I appreciate all you guys. Oh, crap. I forget how fast this shifts. I normally drive this on stage 5 parts, so it's not as hard to drive, but this thing is a pain in the butt. Alright, so Christopher is stuck at 1,000 trophies. That sucks. That sucks, man. It is like the first couple of days of the event, though. So one thing is, try and do a little bit every day, and you might progress a little bit every day. I don't know what car you have, but that's what I do, you know? I would get on in the morning and run maybe a tank of gas, then log on later in the day and run a tank of gas, then maybe like before you go to bed, run a tank of gas. And if you do that every day, there's a pretty good chance you might progress depending on how fast your car actually is. But that's the way I would do it. Oh my god, I hate driving this car, really. Ah, you're using the 250 GTO. Unfortunately, there's no way you're going to make it with a, what is that, a tier 1 car or a tier 2 car? But the good news is at least you can get something out of the Showdown, right? Even if you have a really slow car, at least you'll be able to get some prizes. Even if you don't get the prize car, might as well do it, right? Mighty D, how's it going? Nice to see ya. What's up, Bo? He says, my F1 isn't upgraded, so it's tough for me. Do you have any of the other cars upgraded? Because I would just choose the fastest car that you currently have. Melon says it's a hard event today. I would not be surprised. Yeah, tier 2. Tier 2 is never going to make the prize car, but it will get you some prizes. 3, 2, 1, go. Personally, I mean, if I win it, cool. If not, that's fine too. I'm not going to cry if I don't, but I would like to have the old school BMW. But there's a lot of good cars in this game. I don't need to have every single good car, so it's not a huge deal to miss out on something every once in a while. That's how I look at it, at least. I don't know if anybody else sees it the same way as me, but that's how I see it. Lady Y, how's it going today? Alright, so McVin just won the Infinity Project Black in 5 pools. Cool, cool, man. You're making a video too? Yeah, you should definitely turn off in-game music. You don't want in-game music because sometimes they will hit you with copyrights for the music. Now, back when I started doing CSR videos, I got 2 copyright strikes from CSR. And I'm not really sure why. I don't know what it was, but they did copyright strike me once. And I don't think there was any game music in it or anything. And it was just a video on how to tune cars. So I contacted YouTube and like, hey, I don't know why they hit me with these copyrights. And I had to appeal it. And eventually YouTube removed the copyrights after I appealed it. But you gotta be really careful with any type of music. Like even the music I use from the live streams, that's all music that YouTube provides for us to stream with, because I don't even like using like a streaming service. I know you can pay for a streaming service, but next thing you know, you got an issue with one of the songs from the streaming service, and then you got to sit there and write back to YouTube and deal with all this crap to get it fixed. It's kind of a nightmare, so I just stream with the music they give us. That's really the best way to do it. What's up, William D? Lady Y says F1 needs to be unlocked. Yeah, it takes a while to get some of these cars. Like it took me, I'm not even sure how long it took me to get the F1, but it was a really long time. But I think it took me roughly 1.5 years in order to finish all the Legends events. I did not like Legends one bit. Sky's the limit. What's up? What's up? He says, Big Willie Styles in the house. Is your name Willie Styles? Or is that somebody else that I missed? Alright, Goat wants to know, do I think the Fast and Furious events will ever come back? Maybe. I mean, I really don't know. It depends on if they have a license to keep using the new cars. The interesting thing is I recently saw a CSR2 racing ad, and they were advertising the old school Fast and Furious cars. So there's a chance they might. There's a chance they could come back, but I really don't know for sure. All I can really do is guess or speculate on that. And I got a weird feeling that we're not going to have any more Fast and Furious events, but we could. How can I get the McLaren F1? Unfortunately, you got to go through the whole Legends series. you got to go through the whole Legends series of racing to unlock the F1. It's one of the last cars you get from Legends, so it's not something you can just get easily. It took a really long time to get the McLaren F1, so unless they're offering it some way, I doubt they are. But if you go to the Showdown and click on the little thing that says you must use a specific car, if you click on the McLaren, it'll tell you if there's a way to currently get it. But I would be very, very, very surprised if there was. So more than likely you can't. But Legends takes a really long time, and it's really annoying. You gotta sit there and run all these dumb races to collect tokens, and those races are separate from everything else in the game that you're currently doing, so they make it a nightmare, honestly. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think you're gonna be able to get that one. So if you're trying to do the Showdown, you kind of got to just use the fastest car that you have and try and get as far as possible with that. I'm amazed I'm actually hitting 6.9s with this thing because it is a pain in the butt to drive. Giant pain in the butt. Hey Kevin, how's it going? Yeah, Nitrous does something though. The Nitrous probably makes it run about 1/10 of a second faster, I bet. Let's do some testing on that, Kevin. Let's find out. I used to know the answer to this, but I think it's either 1 or 2/10 of a second. So we're going to do it without Nitrous this time. What's up, Fadu? Alright, let's see what she runs without the Nitrous. So we're topping out around 287 miles per hour. So we're going to find out if it actually does anything still. Alright, there we got a 6.984. So yeah, it might not do much of anything, actually. It didn't really do much of anything. Huh. Let's try it with the Nitrous. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, my Nitrous isn't even going off. I think we did hit a couple of miles per hour faster right there. So this car does have a little bit of a sticky Nitrous, but yeah, you're right. You're probably not going to notice much of a difference. Mighty D says I hit mine on left shift. Yeah, I think normally if I hit mine around 3rd gear, that's when I have better luck, but it's ridiculous trying to shift this car. Hamza, what's up, buddy? I'm just reading through the chat here while it's trying to find somebody to race. Mighty D, left shift, not a bad idea. I think you will speed up just a little teeny bit faster though if you hit it sooner. What's up, Mark Bass? How's it going? JP, what's up, my man? Alright, he says, do y'all think I have a shot at the BMW with an F1 that runs like 7.1? Yeah, I think you do. I mean, maybe not today, but I'm pretty sure if you're running 7.1s, you should be able to get it before the event ends. Can't guarantee it, but I would say yes. I would say yes. So look, it definitely raises your top speed by a couple miles per hour when you hit the Nitrous. So the Nitrous will speed you up like a teeny weeny bit. Like a teeny weeny bit. Alright, so we've been playing for probably 10 minutes now on here, so it's pretty easy to hit 1,000, but the question is, once you hit 1,000, how easy is it to keep going up? See, a lot of times the problem is you hit the wall. Like, you get so far, and then they keep matching you up with people that are way faster than you are, and that causes a lot of issues. 3, 2, 1, go. I wish I could make like a little thing where I could just tap the button once and it would shift for me on this car. That's how much I hate driving it. But yeah, it's a horrible pain to drive this thing. Goat says I'm missing 2 stage 6 parts and I'm stuck at 1000 with my F1. Keep at it, right? Just keep at it, you know. Come back tomorrow and run a few more. Come back the next day and run a few more. You might get there. You might get there. If you have keys, you can always open some part crates, right? I don't know if you have bronze keys, but you should be able to open part crates for, well, actually, no, this has purple stars, doesn't it? Never mind. The McLaren F1 has purple stars. That's not going to work, is it? I don't know how I got all the parts for mine, honestly. I'm really not sure. I think when you get this car, I can't remember if this car has stars on it when you get it or not. It's been so long since I did the Legends events, my memory's a little foggy on this, but this one might come with 5 purple stars when you get it. Alright, Sky says it does not start out with purple stars. So if you don't have purple stars, you can open your crates for keys. If you do have purple stars, then unfortunately you gotta open crates for money, so it's a pain in the butt. Let's go see if this shares parts with any other cars real quick. Yeah, probably doesn't, but we're going to look just to be sure. I highly doubt it does, but you know, it's probably a dumb thing to even assume that it does, but it can't hurt to look. It cannot hurt to look. Alright, stage 6 parts. Let's find McLaren. KLM McLaren. Like, my guess, if it does, it's sharing it with another one of the F1s, but we're going to find out for sure. 786 Spiders. Alright, where's the F1s at? It's a pain in the butt to scroll through. Alright, so the McLaren F1 does not share stage 6 parts with any other car. So the other F1s all have their own parts, and I don't have any parts for those, basically. Yeah, yep. That's kind of what I figured, but it just can't hurt to look, because sometimes if you have another car that's got golden stars, you can open parts for that car and get parts for something different if they share parts, but unfortunately, that's not the case with this one. Coda Joe says alphabetical order. Seriously? I didn't think of that? Come on. Thank you. How did I not realize it's alphabetical order? I mean, I may not be the world's smartest man sometimes, but let's go race some more showdowns. What's up, Dark? I should have been able to figure that one out for myself, but I guess I wasn't able to, so it is what it is. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. No, I don't. So, Azar, I'm sorry, but I do not have any problem with the game crashing. So, the first thing I would try, I know this probably won't work, but every once in a while, it's very rare, but every once in a while, if you go into the settings, you know, go into your phone settings, go to apps, find the game, and clear the cache for that game, occasionally, very, very, very rarely, that fixes some problems. So that's the first thing I would try and do. The second thing I would do is write down my player ID just in case something bad happens. And then I would uninstall the game and reinstall the game. And if it's still doing it, then for some reason your device doesn't like the current update or something. And the other option would be maybe to go into the Google Play Store and see if there's any type of update you can get for the game. Maybe it just needs an update. So those are about the only things I can think of that you might be able to try to possibly fix that. JP says, hey Danny, have you seen the bugs lately? The trim is bugging out. It's chrome, not black, like it's supposed to be. Bugs on what, my friend? I have seen cars with no tires and no rims, but I don't think I've seen anything with the trim yet. But there's a lot of weird stuff. There's a lot of weird stuff that this game does all the time. What's up, Jay? How you doing today? Ooh, we got him. We got him. Once the two cars hit top speed, you know the other guy's not going to catch up with you. Jay says, I wish I would have started the game years ago. You know, better late than never, right? That's how I see it. As long as you have fun playing the game, you're doing all right. Doesn't matter if you started today or 3 years ago. As long as you're enjoying it, that's really all that matters. This is definitely one of those games that takes a lot of patience to get anywhere or have a big wallet. So if you got a lot of patience, you can just sit there and play and play and play and play. And eventually you're going to acquire more and more and more stuff until you have a huge collection of awesome things. Or if you want to spend money, you can get a lot of awesome things even faster. But most of us can't really afford to spend a whole lot of money on these things. And it takes us forever to get anywhere, but it's worth it. The person with the name I can't read, hello, hello. What's up, Penguin? Penguin says, I do on my Moto G. I've actually got a Moto G Power. It will not play this game. I don't know why they should have called it Moto G Underpowered, because it's the most crappiest piece of crap phone I've ever seen in my life. Like, if you go to Amazon and you're scrolling up and down through the shopping list, it lags and freezes. It can't even handle that. That's such a horrible phone. I think when I got a cell phone or whatever, the company sent me that Moto G Power for free or something like that. Man, one of the worst devices I've ever seen in my life. It's absolutely terrible. What's up, LOL 2018? How you doing today? Alright, so we're almost... Is it 1,300 or 1,400 trophies to win the car? So we're getting close. I might be 1 race away or 10 races away. I'm not sure. Either way, I think it's 1,400. How long does it take to get good cars? That really depends. There's a lot of variables to that. I mean, you could seriously open a crate on the first day and get one of the best cars in the game out of it. So it could be it could be right now. It might take you 1 day to get good cars. It could take you like a couple months to get good. It really just depends. There's too many variables there, but. So when you start the game, you're off to a very slow start. You don't earn a lot of game cash. It takes a little while to get up from tier 1 to tier 2 to tier 3 to tier 4 to tier 5. But, you know, when I was playing this game, after about 2 to 3 months of playing, I noticed I started having a pretty good collection of tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 cars. A couple decent tier 4 and tier 5 cars started trickling in here or there. But after about 4 to 5 to 6 months of playing, I started getting a nice collection of tier 5 and tier 4 cars. So it does take a little while for some people, but I think it's actually easier to get nice cars now than it was back when I first started playing. So it's a little bit different. LOL said, I just got off the game to watch you live. Well, definitely appreciate you coming out, my friend. Thank you. Okay, yeah, 1,400 trophies, so I'm a little bit away from it. I just need to make sure I shift this thing properly. I missed the nitrous. But you know, there's different cars. Like, different cars are good at different things. So you might end up getting a car that's good at live racing pretty quickly. You might end up getting a car with really high top speed. You might get a great acceleration car. I mean, every car is very different. So good cars depend on what you're trying to do with it. I mean, honestly, if you start the game and you buy a tier 1 Volkswagen Golf, that's a good car. I mean, it's a tier 1 car, but that's a really good little tier 1 car. You know what I mean? So if you buy the right car from the start, you've already got something good. Dark says it doesn't matter if you miss the nitrous. It does, but it doesn't. The nitrous will make you run just a teeny tiny bit faster. I mean, it's almost not noticeable, but it will make your car run just a little bit faster. And I mean, we're talking like maybe like that much. Like maybe not that much, but like that much. All right. But it barely matters at all. You're right. Wait, Brandon says Terminator tow truck Easter egg. Wait, where's that at? I haven't seen a Terminator tow truck. Is that on this map? I'm gonna have to look for it. Hold on. 3, 2, 1, go. That guy kicked my butt. Ooh. I don't see a Terminator tow truck, my friend. I'm still looking. Alright, I lost. I think it's this map. If you look really close, there's like a pair of glasses laying on the ground. Like a pair of hippie glasses. No, it might not be this map. One of the maps, like right at the starting line, there's a pair of glasses laying there. Hey, Christopher, thank you so much for the donation, buddy. I really appreciate that. Oh, crap, what the heck? That's what happens if you miss the nitrous right there. Christopher says, let's go. Hope you win, man. Playing this game for years and not even close to you, LOL. Well, I've been playing for probably around 7 years now, so I've got a lot of time into this game. This is one of those games where if you're not spending money, it takes a really long time to get a lot of stuff, but, you know, you just acquire a little bit of stuff here, a little bit of stuff there. Three, 2, 1, go. Crap, man. How'd he take off so fast? I don't like it. Michikitsu says, stop reading chat and focus. This car is very horrible to drive, so no matter how much I focus, it's not easy to get a good run on this thing. Now, you're not going to be able to get the BMW with the GTO. Did you get Thunder's Dodge Charger RT? Thunder's Dodge Charger RT. I don't know. I think I have some sort of... I got a couple of Dodge Chargers and Challengers, but... yeah, you're never going to be able to get the BMW with the GTO. You gotta have a really fast tier 5 car in order to get the BMW. I mean, a tier 4 car or lower is never going to make it. If you have one of the tier 5 cars and you haven't maxed out or at least highly upgraded, you at least have a chance. But there's a lot of variables as far as who the game matches you up against when you're racing, so... if you have a decently fast car, I can't guarantee you're going to be able to get it. And there's also things like, does your device lag when you launch, right? If you have a laggy device, it's really going to make you run slower than the car can. So that's a problem for some people. Or if your internet's lagging behind, there's a lot of variables that can mess you up in this game. Ah, it's when the cars first load in that you see the Terminator tow truck. I'm gonna pay attention to this. Where is it at? I didn't see it. I'm not seeing no Terminator tow truck. I might be blind. Oh, come on now. Dang it. Melon says the BMW is a good car. Well, that's good, actually. I wish this McLaren wasn't such a pain in the butt to drive. William D says all Bentleys are horrible, sans one. Yeah, there's not a lot of good Bentleys in this game. Three, two, one, go. Oh, that guy disconnected or something. Brandon says, how far did you get with placement runs? I don't know. I didn't really pay attention. I didn't really pay attention what runs were placement runs or whatever. I just run the races and don't really look at it. Alright, so that guy disconnected. Wimpu says, I'm not surprised the Bentleys are junk. Most of them are. I don't know why they don't like Bentleys in this game. For some reason, they seem to hate Bentleys. So the GT3 Bentley that's got the racing livery on it, that one's actually pretty good, but it's got to be the one with the racing livery. It's like green and black. See, if my Nitrous doesn't go off, it normally does slow me down enough to lose the race, guys. The Nitrous can help at least a little bit. There's also a lot of people who have a script to shift for them, and they get perfect shifts almost every time. So that's one problem with the game as well, is people doing that. And it would probably be pretty easy to set that up, to tell you the truth. I could probably run one myself if I wanted to, but that's like cheating, so I'm not going to do it. On this car, it's such a pain in the butt to drive. It's tempting just so you don't have to break your finger off pushing the button 94 times, but I would never do it against live players because that's not fair, you know. But I think my fingers are ready to fall off from like shifting so fast. Dark, you don't like Lamborghinis? Oh man. Dodgy Dodge, what's up, buddy? The GT3 Bentley. I'll show you which one I'm talking about that's actually good. Now, Showdown's a little bit different. Showdown doesn't really... Showdown matchmaking... What? What was that? I don't know what just happened there. Oh, come on! Stop that! What was... Oh yeah, I'll show you the Bentley that's actually good. But it's a great live racer. Yeah, it was definitely some kind of crappy glitch. So if you go over here... This one right here, the Continental GT3 is a great Bentley. This is about the only one that's actually decent. There's a Fast and the Furious Bentley that's good as well, but this is the nice one here. I like this one a lot. But the other Bentley GT3 is not the greatest car, but if you do have it upgraded, it will do okay in a Showdown. Showdown's a little bit different, but Showdown doesn't really care how fast your car is. Wait. The matchmaking doesn't care how fast your car is. All it matters is that you have the fastest car possible in a Showdown. It doesn't matchmake you by how fast your car runs or anything, just how many trophies you have. So you could have a super fast car and go against somebody in a super slow car just because you both have 500 trophies, if that makes any sense. So for some reason, matchmaking and tuning and stuff like that doesn't really matter too much on a Showdown. Just make sure you make your car run as fast as possible across the finish line, and he who has the fastest car wins. So there's always going to be one car in Showdown that's faster than everybody else. So if you happen to have that car and you max it out, and you can drive it better than everybody else, then you have the advantage on a Showdown. Nah. Ah. I sound like the guy from the Coneheads. Nah. Alright, there I got a bad run. Alright, so Felix, I'm sorry to hear you didn't have much luck on your crate opening. Some seasons, I'll tell you what, some seasons, all kinds of awesome stuff pops out. Some seasons just like, you know what I mean? Some seasons Donna is just like mad at you or something. Donna. She's got to be so mean all the time. My thumb keeps like spasming up on me and it's like twitching all over the place. It's not hurting my racing, but it's annoying. I don't like it. Stop it, thumb. At least I don't think it is. Winpoo says, I guess the Atlantic concept is also junk. I haven't messed with the new one, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, my F1 should be maxed out. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh man, who's gonna get it? That was a really close race right there. Dang it! Come on now! Don't you just love when that happens? Dark, yeah, she loves to give out Mini Coopers constantly. Donna is not our friend. If my Nitrous would have went off, I might have actually ran that race. Won that race. Alright, there's definitely something weird going on with this Showdown. I don't know what, but I see like my car taking off and then somebody keeps zooming past me. I don't like it. Yeah, maybe my McLaren's not maxed out. I'm not sure. It's really close at least. Let's go check something out really fast after this. I can't remember if I did max this out or not. It might go up to level 50. There we go. That was a good one. William D says you've hit the wall. No, I'm just driving like crap, right? I should be hitting 6 or 6.9 and I keep hitting 7 zeros and stuff. So the problem right now isn't necessarily the wall, it's just that I'm driving poorly. Sky says if you hate driving the F1, like this video. That's pretty much everybody. Alright, what do I need to do to max this car out? You know what? As much as I don't want to do it, we're going to do it. I think we're going to do it. We're doing it, right? Oh, man. Oh, that's rough. Oh, for crap's sake. All that, and I can't even do the last upgrade, guys. I wasted all those tokens. Boo! Boo! Will that help? Oh, man. Check that out. All right, well, I guess it's not maxed out. It is what it is. Sky says in a year you'll be able to max it. Yeah, probably. Now I regret doing that. Oh well. 3, 2, 1, go. I wish I would have never done that, guys. I wish I would have never done that. You know, it takes a really long time to save up those trophies, so it's alright. Eventually we'll get, but I don't know. I probably won't ever need to upgrade this car again, so whatever. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, I find that I'm shifting slightly too fast, so I need to slow down how quickly I'm shifting. I think that's one of my problems, is I'm shifting just a little bit too quickly. The problem is if you shift too fast, it slows you down. If you shift too slow, it slows you down. So you got to get your timing just right with this car, which is not easy. Yeah, I use LD Player so I can play Android games on my PC. That was a pretty good one right there. The Nitrous didn't go off, but that was a really good way to shift it. What's up, Darth? But I still ran 7 zeros. Alright, so I'm 1 or 2 races away, which means somebody's going to beat me. I'm going to lose the next race, I guarantee it. No, if I would have added those extra last parts, it probably would have ran like 1/10 of a second faster. What's up, Gabby? How you doing today? Yeah, so live racing is kind of cool. Now it's a different track every live race. It like alternates tracks. I'm glad they did that. 2, 1, go. No, I shifted. Did you see how I shifted, Crappy? I shifted too fast. This car is not easy to drive. Jay says we got prize blocker players that'll make you lose sometimes. Oh, Brandon Briggs wants to borrow my F1. No, sir. No, sir, you're probably going to crash it or something. You might drive it off a cliff. You might take my car and it'll get eaten by a shark or something. No, man. You can't borrow it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm not sure how the car would get eaten by a shark, but I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. Bo says, Danny didn't focus. It's not that I'm not focused, it's that the car is a nightmare to drive. The car is terrible. I hate it. Three, two, one, go. Let me try that. So I let go of the gas sooner than normal. If I remember correctly, that normally gets me slightly better runs. Michikitsu says, this is why I quit Showdown. I hear ya. Ah, we're so close. What about Mr. Bean? Mr. Bean crashed in F1? That would be terrible. I think Mr. Bean had a Mini Cooper, right? Alright, here we go. Here we go, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And that was a really bad run. I let go of the gas too soon. I let go of that gas way too soon on that one. Alright, so Felix is over here singing, what is that, Disturbed? I think that's Disturbed, or is that Linkin Park? Linkin Park? One of those bands. Hey Tommy, what's up? Neo Gaming, what's going on? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god. No! This is actually a fun showdown. Even though it's really challenging, it's fun. It's fun. I enjoy it. Zork says a green Mini. Yeah, there is another showdown. But I want to win my prize car, so... 3, 2, 1, go. I want my BMW. Yeah, Ralph, it's not a fun car to drive. There's a lot of people out there, I almost guarantee you they're running some sort of macro on the car. And if it wasn't cheating, I would do it myself because it sucks pushing that button so fast. Like, I wouldn't mind doing something like that if you're playing against the computer, but I would never do it against, like, another live player, you know what I mean? 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, Nitrous! There we go. We got her. We got her! What I really hate, though, is the people who run the extra parts on their car to make their car faster than they're supposed to. Those are the players that drive me crazy. The folks who do that, that's like majorly wrong. And there's a lot of people do that. They'll mod their account to add extra fusion parts to the car. Those are the worst players right there. Alright, so Jeffrey Phillips says, I can't shift the car at all. I can only mash buttons quickly. I mean, that's really all you're doing is mashing the buttons. That's all you do is mash, man. This is not a car you drive, it's a car you mash. Come on, the nitrous. I'm telling you, if the nitrous would go off for once in a while. I'm losing because the nitrous isn't going off. It doesn't make much difference, but it does make a difference. Zork says, good luck. Thanks, my friend. Are you leaving? If so, have a great day. JP says the McLaren Tater Masher. No! Bad shifts! Bad shifts! This car is very frustrating. It's a super frustrating car. All right. Breathe deep in focus, right? Breathe deep and focus. Raymark says, can't wait. I'll wait till you get the boxcar. We're going to find out. We may not ever get it. We might get it. We might not get it. I don't know. Did I just say might not twice? Either way. 3, 2, 1, go. Dang it. All right. That was a really bad run. I think it says something about modding the app. Do I have another car that might beat it? No. The only other car I have is not as fast as this. I'm not sure what my other car is running, but I don't think it's this fast. I'll go check, but... 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, come on. One bad shift killed me. Brandon Briggs says, I'm back. Did you get the car yet? No! No, I have not. And it sucks. It's very frustrating. All right, hold on. Let me go see what other cars are available, but I'm pretty sure the other car I have is not this fast. I already forgot what's in there. Dara says, this is a load of poop. It definitely can be. I don't know why they gotta make it with cars that are really, really hard to shift, right? Oh, the Porsche RWB. Let's see what this run. I don't think this runs anywhere close to that. We'll find out. I think this is like an 8.0 car, if I remember correctly. I really like this car, but it's not super fast. I mean, it's not really like the great... Oh. I was trying to shift it like I shift the other one. But yeah, this car is really slow. Melon says the BMW is good. I haven't actually played with it, but I do... Like today, I got to work on making a video for the BMW, and I got to make a video for the Black Series. So I'm going to be working on both of those later today after the live stream. Does the RWB have a live race setup? Not really. For some reason, when you max this car out, it does seem to do pretty decent at winning live races, even though it shouldn't. But it doesn't really have an actual live racing setup. Alright, we're maxed out. Car's maxed out. And this one runs a 7.7, so this is a lot slower than the other car. Let's go run a couple of live races with this just to see how it does. Now, last time I live raced it, I was actually impressed because it was winning a lot of the races. There we go. Yeah, let's test this out really quick. Alright, this will be a really good test here. This car will probably stomp the crap out of me, but... let's find out if this car is still winning lives. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I got him, I think. And I had a really bad shift as well. 7.8. But for some weird reason, I find that if you max this car out completely, it has to be 100% maxed. It won't win every live race, but it will win a lot of the live races. And I don't know why. I mean, if you look at the numbers and the setups, it technically should not, but I think it's one of those rare cars that has like a weird thing going on for it. Three, two, one, go. And it's really nice to drive too. It shifts really slow, and yeah, I mean, look, it's winning live races. It's a cool car. It technically should not be winning any of these races, but it wins these races. In a second, we will go back to the Showdown. I don't remember this map. I don't think I've ever seen. This must be a brand new map. 3, 2, 1, go. Have you guys ever seen this one before? Because I don't think I have. Oh, so that guy got me that time. So he ran 7.8s, I ran 7.9s. We'll run a couple more lives, then we'll go back to the Showdown. But I kind of like this car. If everybody's busy, we'll just go back to Showdown. But I have like somewhat decent luck with this car for live. It's not wonderful though. Just don't get me wrong. It's not something I would want to use for my main live racer. Three, two, one, go. That guy's gonna get me that time. So I don't know. You win a few, you lose a few. But it's not the world's greatest. Jeffrey said, I saw that background about 3 years ago. Yeah, I don't really remember that one. I don't think I've ever seen that before, honestly. I probably have, but my memory is not very good. This is a cool car. Alright, let's go back to the Showdown. We are getting very, very, very close. Oh crap, I'm down under 1,200 trophies. Oh, come on now. It's got a huge delay on when you press the buttons, so. Which emulator? I'm using LD Player. It seems to work really well. I really like LD Player. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. Butt sandwiches. I suck, guys. Yeah, at one point in time, I think they did have the RWB for gold a while back. Alright, Bo, have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, did we actually win one? Somebody else had a bad shift or something. Alright. No, this Showdown actually gets really frustrating, though. There's so many people with maxed out McLaren F1s. This is going to be a very hard Showdown. 3, 2, 1, go. You gotta shift it really good. I'm not sure how there's so many people getting such good shifts constantly. I must not be good at driving these things because I have a hard time getting in the 6.9s. I mean, I should be able to hit 6.9s every run. Except for I suck. Three, 2, 1, go. I wonder how many people are running a macro to run faster. Felix says LD player runs on your garbage laptop. Really? I'm surprised. That's kind of good though. If you can run it on like a cheap laptop, that's kind of awesome. Because according to them, like it takes a lot of resources and stuff. Man. The sad thing is I'm losing by like such a small amount. I think my hands wore out from shifting. I'm not kidding. I think shifting so much is wearing me out. Brandon, you out of here, so have a great day. Maybe I'm going to stop trying to worry about the nitrous because I know I should be able to hit 6.9s without nitrous if I drive it good. Maybe the nitrous button screwed me up, so let me try with no nitrous. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Nope. Still a bad run. I hate this game. I hate CSR racing. That was the worst run of them all. This game stinks. No, I haven't seen any type of tow truck anywhere. I'm not sure where you're seeing that, but I see no tow trucks. Am I blind or what? 3, 2, 1, go. That was a good run right there. I don't know, am I shifting too fast or am I shifting too slow? Yeah, where's this tow truck? Oh, there's a... I saw something over there. It flashed so fast you can't even tell what it is. I think I saw it. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, I got another one. Yeah, right there. I was looking at this screen here. This is where I was trying to find it. I'm like, under the bridge when you're both there. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. This is a very stressful showdown, guys. This is a very stressful showdown. It's stressing me out. Another thing is, I think I'm better at driving these on my phone than I am on the controller. I feel that the Bluetooth controller and just the way the buttons work on this do slow me down slightly. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, that time I shifted too slow. All right. What's up, CSR2 guy 45? Hello, hello. That was all my problem there. Yeah, I think I need a break from the Showdown. It's driving me nuts. It's driving me crazy. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. See, that time I shifted too darn fast. You can't win with this car. CSR2 guy 45 says, I love and hate this car. I hear you. It drives me nuts. I wish they would have put something else in here that I could have had that was faster than this. 3, 2, 1, go. I guarantee you there's a lot of really frustrated Showdown players this season. Yeah. No, I've never leveled up my Sylvia. It's sitting there with no upgrades. Alright, that's enough of this Showdown, guys. It's just gonna start getting me. I'm just gonna start getting irritated here if I keep doing this. I need a break. This car is too darn hard to drive. Let me go collect the junk for my crew. Then we'll figure out what else. Maybe I'll go race the other Showdown for a little bit and earn some points, but... He says, me mad long time. Yeah, that's just freaking frustrating having to drive that car. It really is. Hey, Sloppy Skyrose, what's going on, buddy? Awesome to see ya. Zork says, you do it wrong, Danny. That's not a very nice thing to say, Zork. You're mean. Why you gotta be so mean, Zork? Why you gotta be so mean? You hurt my... Ah, dang it! Nah! CSR2 guy said, I nearly had an anxiety attack. I believe it. I believe it. Sloppy says, maybe one of these days I'll install the game. It's a fun game. It takes a while to get anywhere on this game. You know, you gotta have a lot of patience, but it's a cool game. I like it. Today it's a frustrating game. Like the event I was trying to do has one of the hardest cars to drive in the entire game, so it'll drive you nuts. We're gonna grab the Huracan. Zork, you like the F1? Not me. Penguin says he's having anxiety just watching us. I don't blame you, honestly. 3, 2, 1, go. I forgot how to drive this car. Geographical said I subscribed. Thank you, I appreciate that. Alright, so if I remember correctly, I hit Nitrous on 6th or 7th gear with this one. This is... Now I'm going to have to get used to driving a slower car. One thing I hate about the F1 is you're shifting so fast. When you switch to something else, now you're used to being like in machine gun shifting mode, so... 3, 2, 1, go. It takes a minute to like get used to shifting it again. I'm trying to remember how to drive this one. Is it the car that has... Am I thinking of something different? I don't know. Doesn't matter. This game has me so frustrated today. So Darf, if you're talking about the race pass cars, I still got to go over all those and figure out all the specs and see which ones have live racing set up. So I don't know yet. There will be a video coming for that in a few days, so stay tuned for that. So what's today? Friday? So over Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I should be working on a couple of shift pattern videos and a race pass video. So it'll take me a minute. It's going to take a few hours to just go over all the cars for the race pass. So usually like a couple days after the race pass starts, I'll get the video out. Normally I don't go by what I hear the race pass is going to be, because sometimes they do change things. I wait till the race pass actually starts, and then I research the cars once I know for sure those are actually going to be the cars, because sometimes people will release information on some of these cars, and then the game decides to change it when it goes live. So I don't want to put anything out earlier or start researching early, because sometimes they do change stuff around. Just because the game files say something doesn't mean they're not going to change it, right? So Zork, you like shifting that fast thing, man? 2, 1, go. I'm not a big fan of it. Alright, so I can't say geographical very well. Currently, my crew is full, if you're asking me, but we don't have any room for anybody else right now, my friend. I'm sorry. Dirty Poisons, what's up, what's up? Alright. It sucks. I really hate showdowns, man. I wish they would fix the matchmaking. Even this showdown's giving me problems. I hate this game today. I don't like CSR racing today. Normally I love this game, but not today. Hey Stephanie, Sunny, how are you doing today? Yeah, Stephanie, you gotta have one of the very fastest cars in order to get the BMW in the showdown, right? You know, if you don't have, if you're not at least running like 7 zeros, maybe 7 ones, possibly 7 twos, I mean, you're not gonna make it. And right there, I don't like this car. I don't even want to run showdowns anymore. They're getting on my nerves. I'm going to go pick like a little fun car to drive and go live race for a few minutes. Let's find something fun to drive. Let's find like a little tier 1 car that's fun. Maybe we'll grab the Honda Civic or something. Or maybe KJ's Toyota. Yeah, let's grab the KJ Toyota. I really enjoy driving this little car. This is a fun car. It's not a great car, but it's pretty good at live racing, actually. We only got about 15 minutes left on the stream, guys and gals. And I got bots in here right now, so I guess we'll run a couple of bots. McVin, I don't pay any attention to those green things for the shifts on those cars. Most of the time, like, I think if you get the car and it's not upgraded, the shift lights are correct. But once you start adding parts to the cars, for some reason, it doesn't, they're never right. I don't understand why they do that. Like, why put shift lights on there if they're going to be incorrect? It doesn't make sense to me. Zork said he's trying to help me by what? Telling me I'm doing it wrong? By being mean to me? Zork's mean. Zork's a mean guy. Nah, it's all good, man. I'm just frustrated today, so. The game's making me angry. The game's making me mad. All right. I slowed down too much on that one and I lost. That was my fault. Cobra says, man, this game is buggy. It can definitely be extremely buggy. This game will get really buggy from time to time. So, yeah. I'm used to it, though. Most of the bugs don't affect too much, except for visual stuff. But sometimes you do run into some bugs that really mess up all kinds of stuff. I don't know why, but I really like this racetrack. This is a really cool racetrack. Probably my favorite one out of all of them. But it's funny how slow this car feels. Cobra says, I hope CSR2 comes to my region soon. It's going to be a while before they actually release it. I mean, right now it's still in beta testing, right? It might actually still be in alpha testing, meaning it's very early. Laz says, is CSR2 real? Yes, it's a real thing, but it's not going to be out for a while. What about a restraining order on a squatter? I mean, I guess you could. I don't know. If they're causing you problems or something, I would suppose you could do something like that, but I'm not a policeman, so I can't tell you for sure. Menace says, when do they change live racing? What do you mean, the tracks? A couple days ago, actually. I think the only thing that's changed is the tracks. But yeah, they changed it a couple days back, which is kind of cool. Right now, I've got no real players in here. It's all bots, but... Silverstone. What is Silverstone, Zork? I'm not really sure what you're talking about. The racetrack? You might be talking about the racetrack. Oh my god. 30 poisons. Yeah, right now there's no real players in my lobby, so another thing is there's been a bunch of little updates coming lately. So if you don't have the same update as I do, there's a possibility you may or may not find me. I'm not really sure. All right, we found a real player, which is cool. But I think I just got another update on the game this morning, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the tracks. Yeah, I think it was either yesterday or the day before when they started switching tracks. So it's only been 2 or 3 days. I think it was the day before yesterday when they changed it. So I think Thursday. Wednesday? Wednesday? I don't know. I don't know. It was sometime recently. It's one of them days today. One of them days. I'm telling you. Ooh, look at this track. You don't want to fall off the cliff there, do you? No. That's a cool track as well. 3, 2, 1, go. It is really nice not seeing the same track over and over and over. I like it. All right. Yeah, I don't think they're ever going to add any type of road racing tracks to CSR2. That would be kind of cool though, but I don't think we're ever going to see that. McVan says that's one of the best tracks he's ever seen. Yeah, it is kind of cool. I like the track where I like the night track where the helicopter flies around though. I like the helicopters. Helicopters are your friends. All right, we got him. We got him. So we only got about 5 more minutes on the stream. So if anybody has any last minute game questions or something, get them on in there because our stream time is just about over. What lobby and I don't know. We only got a couple minutes anyway, but I'm not really sure what lobby I'm in. Alright, there's a real player. Ew. Somebody shot that car with paintballs. Is that a Subaru? Alright. I'm going to be nice and let him win because that car's no good. That's a really terrible car right there he's driving, so I'm going to be like, bloop. There you go, have a free win, sir, because you're probably not getting many. Board shorts. I like to race board shorts for some weird reason. Mark Bass says, what is the way to finish backtrack race? Mark, what is a... I don't know what a backtrack race is, honestly. 3, 2, 1. What is backtrack? Oh, you're talking about the, You're talking about the 90s rewind, aren't you? I forget what these events are called, but I think you're talking about the 90s rewind. Unfortunately, the answer to that would be make your cars faster, right? Get more parts for your cars. I mean, that's really all there is to it. You need to make sure you got the car tuned well. You got to make sure you're shifting it well, and then you make sure you got enough parts on it. And that's really all there is to beating those events. More than likely, you know, that's kind of one of those deals where you're going to have to spend some money. Shane says, if you're not first, you're last. All right there, Ricky Bobby. We got Ricky Bobby in the house. That's who said that, right, Shane? Ricky Bobby. Shake and bake. I don't know why, but Will Ferrell is ridiculous in a good way. I always enjoy that dude's movies. Will Ferrell is like super ridiculous, but he's funny. Some of the movies I did, most of his movies I like. There was a few where I'm just like, oh my god, this is crazy, but most of them are pretty good. Shane says he plays CSR2 10 hours a day. Who does? Will Ferrell? Or Ricky Bobby? Alright, so Kevin, unfortunately the thing is, there's thousands of players on this game. Some people are going to be like, some people are going to be swappers who actually swap. There's going to be some people who put it on there and then cheat you out of wins. And there's probably going to be some people who put it on there and then they forget they have it. And they, you know, there's a lot of variables there. But unfortunately, when there's thousands of players in the game, it's hard to really know if you're getting somebody who's going to be an honest swapper, if you're going to find someone who's trying to cheat you out of wins, or somebody who just forgot they have the win-lose in their name at the time. So there's a lot of variables to that one, unfortunately. But there's so many people out there who will seriously just try to cheat you out of wins. It's not even funny. But a lot of those guys do it intentionally because they're jerks. OFR, so Battle of the Bosses is one of those deals where they gave it to a couple of people for testing. Most of us don't have it. I don't even really know what it is. I do know some people have got it, but I have no idea. It's not something that most of us can currently do, so it's in beta testing stages, I think. Eventually, we'll probably all get it if they decide to keep that as part of the game, but as of right now, if you didn't get it yet, you probably won't be able to. Ah, Jason, you were also in the Toyota. Cool, cool. Awesome. Alright, guys and girls. Well, I think our stream time is just about up today. I want to say thank you all for coming out. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate that a lot. This is a really fun game, but I'll tell you, today's Showdown is very irritating, but yeah, over the next couple of days, I'm going to be working on a couple of shift pattern videos for the Infinity. It looks like I never made one for that car, so I do need to make one for the Infinity. I got to make one for the BMW, and I also need to start going over the race pass cars, so those are all definitely things I'm going to be working on over the next couple of days. Cobra, glad you liked the stream, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for watching my videos and hanging out with me on the streams, everybody. You guys are awesome. And yeah, I'll be back on Sunday for a live racing stream, so I'm not sure what car I'm going to use yet, but normally we try and keep it around, you know, 12 zeros, 12 twos, 12 fours, somewhere around there, because most people probably have a car that can get into the 12-second lobby, so something along the lines of that. Yeah, thanks to the moderators. Thanks to anybody who helps answer a couple of questions in the stream and stuff like that. You guys are awesome. Lighting out. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time, alright? See you guys.